Imagine a baby born without a father. His birth shocked the entire country. He performed miracle after miracle, healing people born blind and even bringing the dead back to life. However, his power was considered a threat by the rulers. Ultimately, he was nearly crucified by the very people he had helped. This story is not fiction. It is the true story of one of Islam's greatest prophets. It all began with a holy woman named Maryam, or Mary as we know her in the Bible. Maryam was a very devout woman. One day, the angel Gabriel came to her with truly shocking news. Gabriel announced that Maryam would conceive a holy son, even though she had never been touched by any man. This was the first miracle. Maryam was very surprised, but she accepted her fate with sincerity. Her pregnancy became the talk of the town. Many people accused her. But when the time came to give birth, Maryam was accompanied by another miracle. Allah commanded her to shake a date palm tree so that its fruit would fall. When her son was born, Maryam was commanded not to speak to anyone. When people came and asked who the father was, Maryam simply pointed to her baby. And by Allah's power, the newborn baby spoke. "Indeed, I am a servant of Allah. He has given me the book, gospel, and made me a prophet." Prophet Jesus grew up and Allah gave him many miracles to prove his prophethood. He could mold a bird from clay, then blow into it, and it would come to life. He could heal the blind and lepers simply by touching them. Most amazingly, he could bring the dead back to life. Imagine the awesome power Allah had given him. These miracles attracted many followers. They were loyal disciples called Hawariyun. However, the more followers there were, the greater the threat felt by Jewish religious leaders at that time. They are jealous. They are afraid of their power being taken over. They started spreading slander and trying to frame the Prophet Isa. The haters of Prophet Isa finally hatched an evil plan. They wanted to capture and crucify him. There was a traitor among his own disciples. His name was Judas Iscariot. He allied himself with the enemies of Prophet Isa, showed him where Prophet Isa was, and was rewarded with 30 pieces of silver. That night, when Prophet Isa was gathering with Hawariyun, soldiers came to arrest him. But what happened next is one of the greatest miracles in history. According to the Qur'an, Allah did not allow the Prophet Isa to be crucified. At the last moment, Allah lifted the Prophet Isa into the sky, but the person they arrested and crucified was not the Prophet Isa. Allah changed the appearance of one of the people there, either his own traitor or someone else, to be very similar to the Prophet Isa. So, the one who was crucified was only a figure who resembled the Prophet Isa. Everyone thought it was the Prophet Isa. That's why, even in the Bible, there are stories about resurrection. Many people are still confused by this incident. The story of the Prophet Isa in Islam is a reminder that truth will always be protected by Allah. His miracles are not just stories, but proof of God's power, and most importantly, he never died on the cross, but was raised to the side of Allah and will one day return to earth to lead the Muslim community against the Dajjal. That was a short story of the life journey of the Prophet Isa. What do you think? What lessons can we take from this story? Share your opinion in the comments column. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our other exciting videos. See you soon.